Hey guys, what's up? Shadolance back for another review. I'm going to be almost concluding my SR-25 review series. I still have yet to do the SR-25 Mark 11, but I am back with the Navy, if that makes any sense, getting to the NX rear before the regular NX standard one. Just haven't had a chance to use the standard one, actually at all. I have never used it. The Mark 11 Navy I thought was absolutely brokenly stupid good for a semi-automatic. It's one of the only ones, and this includes other NX rares, that I actually regard as better than the SG-556 DMR. And I'll get to why pretty much in the review, but it's actually quite obvious just given the stats. So statistically, it has a damage of 76. Very high for a semi. Usually you don't see a lot above 75, so 76 is exceptional. Portability of 51 is very exceptional for any sniper rifle, semi or not. Semis are typically more portable than your one-shot kill ones. They usually range between 40 and 50. Semis usually can be upwards of 45, usually not going above 50, 51. So 51 is on the very highest end of that, which is good. Rate of fire is an astounding 47. That's ridiculous. I'm pretty sure that makes it the fastest semi-automatic sniper rifle in the game. Now, don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Accuracy of 98 heavily improves upon the one problem with the SR-25 series. However, there is one other issue that does get resolved with this gun that I will go into in just a moment. The accuracy of 98 is really good. The one thing that means is that the spread recovery on this gun is super fast, which means that the faster you spray it, the more likely it is to recover that damage. Now, honestly, I think this is a game balancing issue because the rate of fire being much higher means that the recoil is going to jump up faster, so the faster spread recovery overall is going to be important. But if you use this gun like you should use a semi, then you're going to be having fast enough spread recovery anyway that you can fire at almost double the speed of a normal semi and still have all your shots hit consecutively with perfect accuracy. Because with first shot, like any semi, this gun is basically 100. It's not 98, it's 100. Don't let that fool you. It's an incredibly accurate gun, and where you point it, it will hit. So recoil of 58 is also astoundingly low. Usually you see around a 60 for a semi, so 58, couple of points down, really good. It means that the recoil is not going to jump up as fast every shot that you fire. Now, like the rest of the SR-25 series, unlike the M110 SAS cousin variant, this gun is also fully automatic. You can put an extended magazine on it, however, with an ammo capacity 10 of 50, you have 60 shots total, and if you can't kill at least 3 people with this semi with 10 shots, then you might want to find a new game to play. You should be able to kill at least 2. It's available in the supply crate Miss Whiskey, but as you guys know, they've not really been selling those recently, so you might want to get that out of the Mist N instead, or N+. I'm not sure if it's actually featured in that, but yeah. It does have the typical L9 scope that the rest of the SR-25 series, including the SR-25 Mark 11 has, so you do have that same L9 scope, 3x scope. Does have a suppressor like the rest of the SR family, excluding the M110 SAS and the S58 musket forged from the SAS, so that's another thing there. You can put an extended magazine on it, which would mean you get 14 shots with an extended magazine too. Not that I would ever recommend that because you really don't need it, and it's nice to have the pretty fast reload this thing has. The reload isn't exceptional, it's just average. It's one thing to help balance out the gun, or else you'd be spraying 60 shots like nothing else. The only semi I can think that might be tied with this for rate of fire is the M6A3 DMR, but the damage drop off on this thing is noticeably better than the DMR. Also, I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, but it has 1 point higher damage. I think the DMR had 75, but don't quote me on that. So quickly comparing this to the Mark 11, the NX standard variant, damage of 75 is increased by 1 point. The ammo capacity on the Mark 11 is 10 of 30, so 40 shots total gets 20 shots extra to the NX rare. Rate of fire of 40 gets increased to 47, so that's a big whopping increase. Portability of 46 goes to 51, so another whopping increase. The accuracy of 98 is still the same, that hasn't really changed. And the spread recovery and the recoil pattern on the Mark 11 are pretty much the same. I speak from the videos I've seen, not from my own experience. As I've said, I've not played with it. The recoil of 58 is also the same. It is also fully automatic and can only take a magazine. But that's it for the review, guys. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. Hope it was informative and help you decide whether you want to get the gun or not. I suggest it, but thank you for watching. Shadolance out.